Hello, good morning. It is Sunday, and we're going to check in with Spirit and see what's going on for the week ahead. And I'm still setting up, so take your time coming in. Do seagulls. And if the background music is too loud, please let me know. I'm still trying to figure out which deck I want to use. Hello, Tracy. How are you? I was going to go with a different theme, and then when I came online, I just didn't like it, so I've changed my mind. And now I'm wondering if I want to use a different deck. But I think we're going to stick with Bradley Valentine's Angel. Hello, Crystal. Thank you so much for your review. I'm going to be putting that up this week. It was perfect. Okay, let me see. My cards are a little out of order. Let me get these ready. What was I doing with this deck? Oh my goodness. So I hope everybody's had a good weekend. And I have this deck going every which way. There we go. Wow. Okay, there we go. Let me see. There we go. Oh, I have. Thank you, Crystal. Hello, Pinky Lee. How are you? Haven't seen you for a while. And I am on 8 channels, 3 on YouTube, 5 on Facebook. So if you see me speaking to someone that you can't see, that is why. Okay. And thank you, Spirit. What do you want Tracy to know for the week ahead? What message do you have for Tracy for the week ahead? What would you like Tracy to know? What do you want Tracy to know for the week ahead? What do you want Tracy to know? And Tracy, we have the Page of Water. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase and heightened psychic abilities. And Page of Waters is very similar to the Page of Cups. So that's why we're seeing all this water activity, ocean creatures. And there's your cup. So this week, be on the lookout for new opportunities, new beginnings. And of course, that page could very well represent a new person. Um, Cups is emotions, relationships. So it does look like somebody new should be entering the picture. And Crystal, let me get you your message. And thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Crystal? What do you want Crystal to know for the week ahead? What do you want Crystal to know for the week ahead? Crystal to know. And Crystal, hello, Ashley. Crystal, we have Ace of Fires. Now, I'm not surprised that we're seeing all these new beginnings when we're pulling cards for what should you know for the week ahead. Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, and change your life now. I wonder, Crystal, if you're going to hear back about your new job this week. That's what that sounds like to me. Ace of Fire. Lovely, lovely, lovely. You're welcome, Tracy. Yes, Pinky, let me get you your message. So, Crystal, definitely let me know if that is what that message is signifying, because it sounds like that to me. And thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Pinky for the week ahead? What do you want Pinky to know for the week ahead? What do you want Pinky to know? And Pinky, we have 7 of Water, a complex decision and the need to do research. Stop procrastinating. So Pinky, whatever you are working on, whatever project or challenge you are facing, you also want to rely on somebody who has experience in this area. Those sevens speak about experience. And if you are facing a problem, it says complex decision. So it could be that this problem is just a little bit too difficult for you to solve on your own, and you may need to go to somebody else for their expert advice, expertise. And let me know, Pinky Lee, if that resonates with you. Oh, hello, Eileen. Welcome to the stream. And again, oh, happy Sunday to you, Kai. Again, I'm on 8 different channels. So if you see me speaking to somebody that you can't see, that is why. And Mary Doll, let me get you your message from Spirit for the week ahead. Thank you, Spirit. What does Mary Doll need to know about this upcoming week? What does Mary Doll need to know? Thank you, Spirit. What does Mary Doll need to know? What does Mary Doll need to know? What does Mary Doll need to know? And Mary Doll, ooh, awakening, Archangel Gabriel. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It is important to be yourself. Awakening. And this is just like the hanged man. That's why in this picture, the Archangel Gabriel is on her side. And let me show you upright. Oh, that's upside down. But look at your problem, look at your situation from a different perspective, a different point of view. Also, if you are facing some sort of challenge, call upon the Archangel Gabriel for assistance. Look at things from a different perspective in a temporary standstill. So you may find that the project you're working on, the problem you're trying to resolve, may not come to a conclusion this week. And let me know if that resonates with you. Yes, Mary, I just gave you your message earlier. Okay, Wichita Creek, let me get you a message. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Wichita Creek? What do you want Wichita Creek to know for the week ahead? What do you want Wichita Creek to know for the week ahead? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Wichita Creek to know? Hello, Colbert, and thank you for everybody who is coming into the stream. If I don't greet you, I am greeting you now. Wichita Creek, what do you want Wichita Creek to know? Thank you, Spirit. And Wichita Creek, we have another major arcana card, the High Priestess. The High Priestess. It is time to listen to your intuition. The High Priestess, this is the Archangel Haniel. So if you do need to work with any angels this week, please call upon the Archangel Haniel. The High Priestess is all about following your intuition. It's also about mysterious paths. If you've been setting your intentions for some sort of resolution or wanting to have a little bit more information of the direction the future is headed, you may not be getting that right now. Things are still a little bit more mysterious, but it is time to lean on your own understanding, your own intuition. Listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. So if someone has a dream past person, next husband has been married for the past year. I would probably do both, Crystal. I would just, with a situation like that, I would just, I'm just very open to spirit, very intuitive, and I will use any method that spirit is, because I never know what happens. I mean, something like that, I might be doing that reading, and that loved one might come through. So, but probably more, relying on psychic intuition, mediumship. things like that. Yeah. And then if I needed something else, like I could even use a pendulum, anything. So just being open to whatever way spirit wants to get the message across. And Ashley, let me get you your message from spirit. What spirit wants you to know for the week ahead. Um, that would be $30 because that would be a mediumship. Because most likely that person would come in. If they came in through the dream, I feel they would come in. That's what I think. Because you would want to know why they came, right? Needs clarification on why the person appeared. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Because I think that the person will appear again. That would be my intention. So, yeah, they probably aren't, Ashley. Because spirit won't be giving you different answers at all. Oh, thank you, Colvire. Okay, let's see, Ashley. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Ashley for the week ahead? What do you want Ashley to know? What do you want Ashley to know? Right here. You're welcome, Wachita. Ashley, more beginnings. Ace of Air. Ace of Air. And air is all about the mind, new thoughts, new directions, new plans. Maybe you've come up with a new idea. Does this resonate just for you off the bat? Have you come up with any new ideas? Brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation or a challenging beginning. And challenging beginning might mean that you have a new venture that comes up this week and you really have to think things through. That air category is saying that you really need to rely on your critical thinking, your logic, your reasoning. Don't rush to judgment this week when the situation arises, and don't be led by your emotions. You really want to make sure that you're thinking your way through whatever the situation is that's coming up this week, but it also represents new ideas. And I kind of feel like you might be mulling around something. I don't know, Ashley. Ashley, you're a student, aren't you? Have you been thinking of any type of business ideas? I thought you were a student. Let me see. Oh, students need to make money. Kai, happy Sunday to you. Let me get you a message from Spirit. You're practicing tarot. Ooh, ooh. That could be it. New beginnings. Are you thinking of a new business idea? Are you thinking of doing tarot for money? Actually, Ashley, I am feeling like, have you been thinking about tarot and TikTok? You're on SSI. Um, have you been thinking about tarot on TikTok? Have you been doing tarot on TikTok or watching TikTok? I don't know why TikTok is coming through really strong for you. Let me see. G Star. Okay, Kai, let me see. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Kai for the week ahead? What message do you have for Kai for the week ahead? What message do you have for Kai? Ace of Air. You see, you have mental problems. So, are you taking Ashley? Are you? Well, make sure this. Yeah, I like Oracle cards too. Oracle cards are a lot easier. in a way, because usually you just use the guidebooks. I have tons of oracle cards, and I'm going to be doing a lot of flower. I have this new deck, the Oracle of the Roses, and my flower oracle, and I'm going to be getting the illuminated ethereal visions tarot deck. But I want a tarot deck that's really, really based on flowers, and I'm having a very hard time finding it. Well, my absolute favorite, Ashley, do you use this deck right here? I'm kind of a collector of decks, so I'm like over here pulling out tons of decks. Every woman needs Colette Baron Reed's Goddess Power Oracle deck. If you do not have that deck, get that deck. That is the most amazing. That will revolutionize your life. Just pull one card a day in the morning, do journaling with it, and you will see a radical shift. It is amazing. Okay, so Kai, let me see. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Kai? What do you want Kai to know this week? What do you want Kai to know? And Kai, we have Five of Earth. Five of Earth. And those fives do represent some changes, maybe some conflict, some challenging situations. That Earth is talking about money. So now is the time to really um, make sure that you're not giving into fear surrounding your money, your finances, but be practical. Don't overspend, things of that nature. Fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, or uncertain self employment. Again, it's almost a warning to just be cautious with your finances this week. And if you are, in fear, don't give over to fear. Stand strong. You are waiting on money. Okay. Yeah, so just don't overspend, but also don't let the weight, really get on your nerves and get you so stressed out. Just be patient, set your intentions, pray, trust, and just try and be calm. Oh, they've been held up. Okay, well, that's what it's about. I would like to do a further reading for you, because it sounds like that was right on the money. Oh, I have that one too, Katrina. Let me show you. I think I have it right over here. I've got, I am surrounded by tarot decks. I don't use that one much on the streams, but I agree. The artwork is beautiful. You're welcome, Kai. Are you kidding me? Those were his overalls at work? I don't even know why I saw that image. But yeah, here it is, the Light Seers Tarot. Yeah, I love that imagery too. Oh, here, look at the Ace of Swords in this deck. Ace of Swords. Very pretty. The Fool. I don't think I've ever used this deck. I have so many decks that I actually haven't used on the stream, but I will. Oh, you're going to donate, Kai? Okay. Let me start the donation list. Yeah, they're beautiful. This one I want to use too. I have some that are really, that I feel are just a little bit more witchy, more gothic. Um, this is the Tarot de la Nuit. This one is a Justice card. How beautiful. And then I have my Witch's Tarot, which is also very pretty too. And I'm like, Sunday morning. Oh, Bob was Doreen's son. Oh, Bob the mechanic. So Doreen must have a message for Bob. Okay. Because that makes sense, Crystal, because I was trying to figure out what Doreen's message was. I did not connect her to Bob, the mechanic with the overalls. Isn't it, Katrina? But of course, if you follow me, you know that I am obsessed with Sarah Marchetti. And this is my favorite deck Sero Marchetti, right? And Sero Marchetti is an Italian artist. I have several of his decks. I have several more coming. And it wasn't until I went to the Llewellyn website and then was looking up some stuff on Sero Marchetti there that I found out he lives here in Florida. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I thought the man probably lived in Italy or something. But let me just show you one of these. Oh, the star, Sero Marchetti's artwork. I don't know if it's zooming in. Oh, I didn't put up the donations list. Okay. Oh, Facebook spammer. I mean, isn't it crazy how fast these Facebook spammers come on? It's just unbelievable. Oh, and is my background music too loud? It's really not music. Oh, let me put the music on. It's right now it's just like dolphins and seagulls. I don't know if you can hear. I've moved my mic, so maybe it's not as loud because it before it was like right on top of the microphone. There you are, Kai. Which reading to book? Yeah. Did you want a 10 card reading? That's the best one that we can really 10 cards for $10. It's a 9 card tarot reading. I pull an extra card, and if we need more information, I'll pull one more. That reading is my favorite, and you actually pick the pile. I draw 3 piles, show you the top card. So I take it though that you are actually really stressed out waiting for this money. Okay. I'm like so scared to drink my tea. Ever since that person sued McDonald's for getting burned from their hot coffee, I've like had this fear of drinking hot things. Like, oh no, I won't be able to sue anybody if it's too hot. But I always have like so many different drinks around. I have this condition, hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, where I don't make collagen correctly. And it affects every part of my body. It makes me extremely flexible. What makes me have a dry throat all the time. That's why my voice is always going out. IRS owes you money. Ah! Oh my god! Did you see that? My drink exploded on my lap. I didn't shake it. Oh my gosh. Well, the show must go on. The IRS owes you money. Then the new job you started did not pay you. Oh man, and you've got bills to pay. Okay. Okay, wait a minute here. The good thing is just water without any sugar in it. Okay. Hi, Jason. How are you? I'm on a donation reading. So, Kai, form your question. I know the situation, but formulate this into one question. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 3 piles. I'm going to flip over the top card of each pile. And then we're going to see which one you feel resonates the most with your question. And then we're going to do the tarot reading from that pile. You're waiting on about 11K. Oh my gosh. That is a lot of money to be waiting on. And your spirit message is 5s. 5 of earth. Speaks about change. And now, are these bills due this week? Is that why Spirit is bringing this in for your week ahead. Yeah, it might be another week. So the job, is this an online job like tutoring? Are you like tutoring people online? I'm even wondering if you need to take you know, a strong approach with that company, with your teaching job. And it says teaching job online. Is it an online company? A substitute teacher? So what's their excuse for not paying you? Hmm. Hello, Angela. Oh, okay. Tiffany made a donation too. Remember, if you make a donation to let me know in the chat. And I don't see your username. If you want me to change your name, please let me know, and I will take that down off the. Okay, Crystal, thank you. Okay, so Kai, if you can formulate a question, and then I will pull these cards for you. Charge it a little bit. Looking for my pink rose quartz. Right there. Is your question, when will the money come? How long will you have to wait? Will you have everything in order for your bills? Are there financial blocks around you that are preventing you from receiving the money you are owed? Financial blocks. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Are there financial blocks around Kai? Are there financial blocks around Kai? Are there financial blocks around Kai? Okay, so Kai, we're going to do 3 piles. This is pile number 1, number 2, and number 3. Pile number 1, we have 9 of Wands. And as you can see in that image, this is a person who's staking their wand in the ground. They're on the defense and they're actually trying to protect their territory. So that would refer to you needing this money to keep your home. Number two is Page of Swords. This is new concepts, new ideas, new beginnings. Um, because of that sword, which represents thought, this would represent you trying to use your mind and thinking of strategies you can do to both get your money and pay what you want, what you need to pay. Because we're dealing with your question, are there financial blocks? We also have the Death card here. Okay, don't panic. But the Death card will mean transformation and change. Like I said before, those fives mean change, conflict. So, which pile do you want to go with for your reading? Nine of Wands, you on the defense, trying to protect your home, your territory, your business, your car. The Page of Swords representing you trying to get this money. And again, financial blocks is your question. Death meaning that you're undergoing this period of change. You may feel that one of those resonates more with, are there financial blocks, which was your question. Which pile do you want to go with? One, two, or three? One, Nine of Wands, two, Page of Swords, or three, Death? Pile one? Okay. So so the Nine of Wands becomes your present. Then I do a past, one for the past, one for the future, two for the past, two for the present, two for the future, one more. And then if we need some more clarification, I will pull in a few extra cards. So for your present, we have you represented as Nine of Wands. Past is the Chariot, Major Arcana card. So in the past, we did see you riding victoriously on this chariot and a lot of forward motion, a lot of forward movement. In the future, we see you as the Queen of Swords. Now, that sword category is coming through here multiple times. You're going to think your way out of this. You're going to come up with solutions. And it may even be that you use your mind to get things going. I'm not sure what's going on with the substitute teaching job, and I'm not sure if you need to do something to okay, thank you, Crystal, to get that going. Now, for the past, we have the Chariot and Ace of Cups, which would signify to me that in the past, with this financial situation, things were moving along nicely. Things were moving, flowing, and you were in harmony and union. So I'm not sure if you had received money from this job in the past, but it seems like you had, because you even had the Ten of Pentacles here. So again, your question is, are there financial blocks? So in the past, we're seeing that things were moving very prosperously. Things were functioning the right way. So now in the present, we see that you are on guard and defensive. The Empress. Okay, this is very good. You are making things grow. I'm not looking at any type of negative financial blocks that are preventing you from getting not one check from teaching it. Okay, but still, this Ten of Pentacles does refer to the completion of a cycle. And because it's Pentacles and that treasure chest is full of money and it's in the past, it does say that there weren't any financial blocks. Now, are you still doing that now, Kai? And let me pull your next one. Okay, so this is very important, Kai. We have you as the Empress, right? Showing that you're growing. You know how to nurture a project. You know how to nurture something to make it grow. Your next card in your present is Seven of Pentacles, and those pentacles are coming in. Now, this is a woman who's looking over her land, deciding if she wants to change directions. Okay. If you have been thinking, I'm not sure about staying in substitute teaching, I'm feeling like you're probably, and am I on the right path here that you're thinking about changing directions or something and thinking maybe I'm not going to stick with the substitute teaching? You're waiting on another job. Yeah, that's what we're seeing here because the Seven of Pentacles is saying that you also have experience. So you may be going into another job or another field that you feel you have more experience in. So you know you're going to be getting some more money and getting paid. So this seven, and this is in your present. Okay, so this is not saying that you're making the decision, but it's saying that you're very much thinking about making the decision, and we're coming into the future, and your Queen of Swords is absolutely saying this is what you're going to do. Now, because your other pile, you're thinking about it going to get a call back for a second interview. Yeah. Because your other pile had the death card, my guess is if we were to pull 10 cards from this pile, it would be all about you making that change and getting another job. That's just my guess. Because all of these piles um, will be the same, but just a different aspect of the creation. It's really amazing. But it's like you'll get three piles and they're all going to say the same thing, just a different aspect. I feel very strongly that this pile that you could have picked would be about you changed the job and went forward. Okay, so now for your future, which we really want to see. And again, I don't feel that these are negative financial blocks. It's nothing spiritual. I think it's just a job, and that you're really going to be doing. You're waiting for them to email you, yeah. So I think that's what we're looking at here. So Queen of Swords is showing you using your power, thinking, and I feel the change. The Tower. Now don't panic, okay? Now, like whenever you have a reading, you get the Death card, you get the Tower. People panic. Kai, what the Tower means is that the structure that you were building did not work. You need to tear it down and rebuild. So don't panic when you see the tower. It doesn't mean, oh my God, chaos is coming. I'm going to die. Everything's going to be horrible. That's not what it means. What it means, and I feel very, very strong here, is that what you thought was going to be building this prosperity is not working. You're going to tear it down and rebuild. I feel this is you're changing the jobs. Yeah, I feel absolutely that's what that Seven of Pentacles is talking about. Um, and Ace of Swords, new beginnings, and the sword suit is very strong because your other one was Page of Swords, right? Your other pile. And that Page of Swords is also showing that new beginning, the page starting off something new. Ace of Swords, same suit. How do you get out of it? Queen of Swords. Okay, so you are really going to think your way, strategize your way out of this situation. And I absolutely believe it will be with something new. Now, we didn't look into like when do you get your IRS money? When do they pay you for this? Oh, ooh. Well, I think that I think that's very. I think it is going to happen. I just think the money's delayed because it doesn't look like the money isn't coming. Although we did not do a reading on that, but for your question, okay, awesome. Yeah. So that's what's going on here. It's all this new change and you are rebuilding and it's going to be better. I'm going to pull a couple more and see what we're looking. Ooh, King of Cups. King of Cups. Now this could represent, you're saying government, but do you have a partner? I mean, the king is an expert. So this could represent you, but it could also represent. IRS is April 15th and the school is saying April 15th. Well, awesome. Awesome. So I think this looks very positive for you. Yeah. We have Knight of Pentacles. So you will be seeing some action. Um, okay. Awesome. Awesome. So yes, this looks good because we've got the Knight of Pentacles in your future coming in. Um, yeah, another week or two. Nine of Pentacles. That's you. Yeah, you're good. You're good. So don't panic. But I definitely Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you are good. Look at this. First, you come in with the Knight of Pentacles, right? This knight is bringing action, bringing you your money. Yeah, no more panicking. Then you show up as the Nine of Pentacles, this woman who is surrounded by her blessings, her money. And those nines, remember, the card you picked was Nine of Wands. Okay. And that nine shows you, nines represent you're almost there. The tens are completion. Cycles start over again with the ace, ends at the 10. The nine is you're almost there. Okay. So this nine is you're almost fully there. You're just waiting on this money. You're guarding your land. You're protecting it. The 10 of Pentacles showed up in your past, right? That's where you have the treasure chest full of all the money and all the blessings. But you come in again as the Nine of Pentacles, meaning you're almost there, but you're definitely well off. This woman is not in poverty. Okay, she's standing here very happy, looking over her land. Remember, you had that Seven of Pentacles. This woman is standing here looking over her land, but now she's deciding which way to go. But then you come in as the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, meaning like you've arrived. So it's very, very positive, very, very good. So yeah, don't panic. But my guess is you're definitely going, well, I shouldn't say definitely, but my guess is you're likely to be going in a new direction that's very prosperous for you. So don't panic, don't panic. Stay strong. But I hope that helped and I hope it resonated. And so everybody's saying the money should come in April 15th. But I think these emails about the new jobs are going to come in. And then you're going to have this trucking business. That's awesome. That's very good. So let me know if that resonated, Kai. But definitely no financial blocks. No financial blocks around you. Nothing negative stealing your money. I'm scared to drink it. Now I'm scared to open this. It already exploded once. I don't think it can do it again. Okay, it didn't. Oh, that's good. Is the remote job about teaching or is that something else? Oh, that sounds wonderful, Kai. That sounds like a perfect setup. And that's what that tower is, you know? And the tower absolutely can mean something negative is happening. And, waiting on your money in a sense is negative. But it doesn't mean like your whole world is crashing down and there's nowhere else to turn and you're in like this horrible situation. It's just showing you that you're going to rebuild the business into something better because where it is at right now, you are looking at that Seven of Pentacles looking for a change. So I think this is all very, very positive for you. Just hang in there. The money is coming. It's finance manager position. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Were you an expert in that? Because there was a lot of that you were um, thinking about changing directions. Then we had that Queen of Swords. Oh, that's what it was. The Seven of Pentacles, because that seven is about that experience. So I was wondering if you were changing fields, changing your job to something that you felt you had more experience in. But that's good. Very good. Hello, Rupa. And Tiffany, are you here? Tiffany, let me look on your donation. I didn't see the name Tiffany in the chat. And I didn't see Tiffany say she made a donation. There you are, Tiffany. You are here. Awesome. Hello, Tiffany. Okay, Tiffany, I'm going to clear and charge these cards, and I'm also going to get you your free message from Spirit. Everybody gets a free message from Spirit, except if I'm on donations and you're just sitting in the chat waiting. Then there's no guarantee you will get a free message. And I'm sorry about that. But donations get preference. Oh, look at that, Kai. And you did all that, and then they didn't help. They didn't pay you yet. Oh, okay. Awesome. Awesome, Kai. You're welcome. Well, Crystal's going to be a mediumship. It might take a little while, too, just so you know. Um, Crystal's grandmother came through the other day and clearly has a message for her children. Oh, I'm fine. Thank you, Tiffany. Okay, let me get you this message. And thank you, Spirit. What do you want Tiffany to know about the week ahead? What do you want Tiffany to know about the week ahead? What do you want Tiffany to know about the week ahead? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Tiffany to know about the week ahead? What do you want Tiffany to know about the week ahead? And Tiffany, we have Knight of Earth, which is it is the same card as the Knight of Pentacles. It's a court card describing a person and also a situation. Okay, awesome, Kai. Yeah, that will work out perfect. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, or a guardian angel. So if you have a new job, or if you're working in just need a new attitude, it is time to really focus on the things that matter. Pentacles usually refers to jobs, but it can refer to things around the house, things that are practical related. It can even refer to your health. So, Tiffany, if there's some situation that you've been putting off and not really focusing and investing all the energy that you need to, now's the time to take action, get down to business, work hard at whatever it is that you're tasked with doing. And please let me know if that resonates with you. Yeah, me too, Crystal. I'm excited about it too. Because I have not stopped thinking about Doreen. And that was the same night, wasn't it? With the Bob, the mechanic with the overalls. So she was coming through strong before I even definitely okay. Awesome, Tiffany. So let me clear and charge these cards, send you this frequency where this is 285 hertz. You know, Tiffany, do you have a relationship question or issue? I feel like giving you the love frequency. See if I can get this out. Yes, that was it. I have too many in here. I didn't want to drop them all. This is 528 hertz. Oh, Bob was the night before. Okay. Yes, the 528 hertz, that's the miracle love frequency. It's very powerful. I don't know why I felt like sending you that. But that's some really good, strong sound healing, Reiki healing. Hello, nurse. Hello to everybody in the chat. If you see me speaking to somebody that you can't see, that's because I'm on 8 streams. I upgraded my StreamYard, and now I'm on 8 streams altogether. If you do the Cash App right now, nurse, you will be after. I'm on Tiffany and Crystal is a mediumship reading. And the mediumships can go for between half an hour to an hour. because I can't put a time frame on them. Let me put a note on that about the mediumship, just so people know. Because sometimes people want like a short reading. I guess you should know. Oh, wait, I'm on Tiffany, Crystal, mediumship may run more than 30 minutes. Okay. So Bob came in as a psychic impression sent by Doreen first. That's amazing. And that means that Doreen was trying to come through before. Hmm. Okay, so Tiffany, please type in your question. Hmm. Are you on the right path or did you fall off? I would have loved to have done a 10 card reading with you, Tiffany. What we want to see is a justice card. If you pull cards for yourself, whenever you're asking if you're on the right path, you want to get that justice card. Justice means you're on the right path. It is you're being authentic, okay? That Knight of Pentacles, um, being plugged in. It's not really spiritual though. So let's see. Is Tiffany on the right path? Is Tiffany on the right path? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Tiffany to know as she questions if she's on the right path? Is Tiffany on the right path? Thank you, Spirit. Is Tiffany on the right path? Page of Swords, again. This was in the previous reading. And that page is really speaking about using your mind and starting new beginnings. Tiffany, does this have anything to do with school or education? Five of Wands is showing that there's some sort of wrestle, conflict, change. And that could just be you struggling with yourself, wondering if you're on the right path. Another page. Okay, what is this new journey that you're on? Are you a student? Page of Pentacles. Is this two Pentacles? Is this a new business, a new job, studying? What is this new thing that you're doing? I got to get you some more. Yeah, the Fool. It's all about new beginnings. You work at a preschool. Um, do you feel comfortable telling me a little bit more about what this path is? Are you asking, are you on the right path working in the preschool? But there is so much newness here. How long have you been working at the preschool? Those pages could represent the little kids, but I don't think so. I think it's you in this new path and new beginnings. And then you're wrestling with yourself. Look, I'm pulling all these cards. King of Pentacles, expertise. I need to know a little bit more about your question. And you're getting a lot of similar cards. I'll go to another deck. Is there any way you can rephrase your question to make it a tad bit more specific? I mean, judging from this, I would say your answer is yes. I would say yes, but I'm not sure what your path is. If a question is too vague, then the answers are vague. Let's go with Heaven Faith Tarot for you, real quick. Where to begin? I'm going to go to Heaven Faith Tarot. It's hard when you're just saying, are you on the right path or did you fall off? Um, and again, judging by that, I say, yes, you're on the right path, but there's so many new beginnings, and I'm not sure what these new beginnings are. Does that resonate with you? Do you know what the new beginnings are? There's new beginnings, new paths, and conflict and change. I just feel like you haven't had your answer yet. I just had a card flip over, King of Cups, that showed up twice. What do I need to stay on the path? Thank you, Spirit. What does Tiffany need to stay on the path? What does Tiffany need to stay on the path? What does Tiffany need to stay on the path? What does Tiffany need to stay on the path? What does Tiffany need to stay on the path? Okay, first off, we have the world. And the world is, completing that journey. Very good. The world card teaches to revel in our happiness and to celebrate our achievements. Everything is as it is meant to be. We have come full circle and have accomplished our goals. Next, we have the Queen of Swords. Stand up for yourself. Always speak your mind. The Queen of Swords really speaks about using your power, your patience, and the power of your mind to solve problems. And we have Ace of Swords, more beginnings. Seek clarity in your situation. So you need to stand up for yourself. You need to know that, the world does not show up if you're on the wrong path. But you have so many new beginnings, Tiffany. Do you know what they are? Seek clarity in your situation. A clear vision is your roadmap to success. This reading, even though we have like these new beginnings, it also speaks a lot about success and achieving success and meeting your goals. And then once you meet those goals, setting new goals and beginning again. So let me know if this resonates with you. But if you wanted a yes or no, it's absolutely a yes. You're on the right path. I pulled one final card for you, and it's the Major Arcana Judgment. Judgment, which is rebirth, awakening, seeing things from a new perspective. The Judgment card, more than any other, urges us to free ourselves. Oh, thank you, Wayne Elizabeth. The Judgment card, more than any other, urges us to free ourselves from what is holding us back and embrace our true calling. It is time to be reborn, to shed the skin of our old lives and live according to a higher truth. Mhm. Absolutely. That's why you have the Judgment card, okay? Those are your new beginnings. You're moving home, moving past old relationships, disconnecting. Yeah. Because it was very interesting because it's like you've completed all these cycles, you've achieved success, and you have all these new beginnings. But the moving and disconnecting from old people, that makes sense. So thank you, because it was like, what is going on? But the Judgment card also absolutely fits in here. Fits in here. And in the Rider Waite Smith tarot deck, um, the Waite-Smith tarot deck, the Judgment card is, the Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet. The bodies are rising up out of their coffins, rising up out of the grave, because it's all about rebirth, new beginnings, starting over, coming back to life, things that were dead. And that's what that means. So if maybe you feel guilty about disconnecting from toxic family, maybe that's what was going on. You're wondering if you're on the right path, but you are, and I've had to disconnect from toxic family. It's what you have to do, you know. You have to live your life for yourself. You have to be true to yourself. And maybe in the next lifetime those people won't be so toxic. Maybe they'll have learned their lesson this time. But I hope that resonated with you. And to everybody in the stream, I'm getting ready to do a mediumship reading, and it can be between half an hour. Oh, let me read this message. Okay, one second. Okay, awesome. And so, Tiffany, let me know if that resonated with you. But like I said before, yes, this is definitely that you're on the right path. Okay, Crystal. Do you mind if I take a 2-minute break? I'll be right back, and then we'll come in. And I still need to know the children. Bob, I know is definitely one. But I will be right back. I just let me put my cards up. And I'm on a mediumship reading for everybody who's coming in the chat. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I want to take the break now because this can go on. And I've got to set my intentions. Welcome Doreen back in, which I don't think will be a problem. First, oh, here it is. Well, I still want to give you your message from Spirit too, so actually I'll leave that there. Okay, I will be right back. I'm going to put my little intermission on. Just 1 second. Let me bring up your document too, Crystal. Wow. Wait, who? Darlene? Who's Darlene? Okay. Okay, so let's make this simpler. And who are Doreen's children? I know there's Bob, there's Darlene, and there's two more, right? Is there two more? Or three more? And Doreen was married to Dylan, correct? Oh, Joanne, Linda, Debbie, Darlene. Oh, I did. Did I miss a message from you? Okay, okay, okay. I got you. Okay, Doreen was married. Oh, okay. Okay, let me write this down. Doreen and Dylan. And there was Joanne, Linda, Darlene, Bobby, and Johnny, and Debbie. Oh, six kids. Okay, Debbie. And so when I saw this vision of the man who Bob has confirmed was Bobby, right? It's interesting because I'm wondering now if Doreen was showing me a memory. So I would like to know from Bob, if possible, if you can find out, um, because it was like looking at him leaving like a mechanic place, an auto shop, wearing the blue and white coveralls and like walking towards. And I'm wondering if she wasn't showing me a memory of her seeing him walk towards her. If she maybe picked him up from work or something like that one day, I don't know. But I'm gonna change this background music. It's not really conducive for me right now. Actually, I'm gonna change this one. She passed when he was a little boy. Hmm. Then it wasn't. I don't know. I don't know why I saw him walking like that. I don't know. I mean, it's just so odd to me that I would see that vision of him alive because I've been trying to figure it out. I don't know. I mean, I saw that, and then she came through the next day. Would Johnny have? No, I don't know. I don't. I can't make sense of it. Or maybe would Dylan have picked him up because Dylan has come through? Is it Dylan? Wait a minute. I get so confused from your family. Okay, that could be. I shouldn't even try and figure it out. Okay. And Dylan passed in March, right? This year, just March 17th, right? Dylan passed. Okay. Okay, let me set the intention. Okay, Crystal, I'm seeing like a skiing trip. A skiing trip. Do you know if she went on any skiing trips with her kids? Yeah, this I'm picking up this image pretty clearly, pretty strong, of a woman standing, like people standing holding skis in front of like a chalet even. And a strong imagery of like a chalet, and it's not that lake house. This is something different, I think. I'm pretty sure this is something different. Hmm. Oh, this skiing picture is coming through very strong. I don't know what it means. Is there another D name? And I hope it's not somebody in the chat um, with a Diane or a Dinah, maybe even a Dina, but it's another D name. And if anybody here, it's difficult when you have other people here. But if anybody here can take a Dinah, Dina, or Dinah, Dina, or Diane, and a lake with like baby ducks. It doesn't seem like mallard ducks. I'm not. They're like baby ducks, baby yellow ducks. Also, a woman in a kitchen with mint green oven mitts on her hands. They're mint green, quilted, and she's like baking brownies. And I'm still asking Doreen to come through. And there's something with a ROS, like a Rosalind. Sounds like Rod. It's not Rose. I don't think it's Rose. I think it's Rosalind. This woman is showing me a garden now with flowers in bloom. This woman's baking in a kitchen. I see. Baking brownies. It's an old metal high chair that was like a yellow color, yellow and metal. It's like an old high chair. Oh, I think it's white and metal. It's not like the kind they make now with the plastic. This was metal with white. And something about Teddy, Teddy, Teddy. I'm not sure if it was a teddy bear. There's a lot of mint green in this kitchen. I feel like there's like a mint green. There's mint green bowls. I'm trying to see these cupboards, but I see mint green. I see mint green oven mitts and bowls and very domestic, which is interesting because for Doreen she was coming in, very elegant and classy, but this kitchen is very very homemakey. You know what I mean? Like somebody who's like using a cake mixer to make a cake from scratch. And the name Patricia is coming through. Patricia. I see a man and wife at a kitchen table. and there's fresh squeezed orange juice and a newspaper. Hmm. Did somebody smoke a cigar? I hope I'm not getting other people coming through. But I think this is a cigar. I think somebody's smoking a cigar. Um, I'm reading this newspaper, and this scene is from the 60s. This is somebody who's watching and reading about men landing on the moon. Like this was some sort of important event in these people's lives. But there's a lot of activity in this kitchen. Is there a thin brown cigarette? A cigarette that's brown? More. Okay, no, it's more cigarettes. This is a man smoking the brand More cigarettes. If anybody in the chat can take a man who's in spirit who smoked brown More cigarettes. This man has a brown More cigarette. I thought it was a cigar, but it's a brown More cigarette. I just Googled it and that's what it was. And there's something called Dejarum Brown, but I believe this is More. Well, long brown cigarettes. Was this Paramount cigarette brown? My gosh, I just saw a page of all these old cigarettes. I don't know. I think it was brown More. Um, I keep getting a Patricia, and now it's like Patsy. There, anybody who takes these names, Patricia, Patsy, something like that. Now, this woman likes to bake. This woman who I'm seeing in the kitchen, in this light green kitchen, she likes to bake. She's baking like pastries, um, lemon, lemon pastry type things. They could be lemon wafers, not lemon wafers, lemon I don't know what they're called, lemon wedges, lemon wafers, something like this. Is there a mic? Would Dylan be speaking about a mic? And I think there's someone else coming in. Do you connect to a Joey at all? Who is Mike? Well, Dylan and Doreen are together. They're with Johnny, but I felt Dylan come in speaking about a Mike, and I'm not sure who Mike is. Yeah, I because he they got divorced or something, right? But they are together because of Johnny. I see them with Johnny, so I don't know how he brought them together or what. But who is Mike? Because I hear Dylan speaking about Mike. Um, I also hear someone talking about like a beach trip. Oh, and Joanne is Doreen's daughter, correct? And is Dylan the father of all of them? Okay. So that's who Mike is. Okay. But because I felt it was Dylan speaking about Mike, not Doreen. Yeah, I'm hearing Mike has a message. So that's wild because that's what you were questioning about earlier. Okay, so Doreen is not as strong right now as she was the other night when she came blazing through. I don't know if that has something to do with the time she passed. So I'm kind of like asking your other. Dylan was the girl's stepfather and father of the boys. Okay, so that makes sense. So Dylan is Johnny's father with Doreen, correct? Because that's what I'm hearing. That's why they're together. Um, okay, so when Dylan is talking about Mike, that has to do with Joanne. I'm getting it. Okay. So the woman in the kitchen cooking, right? I'm not sure I can place that with Doreen, but you're saying this sounds like your grandmother. Wait, not your grandmother. It sounds like, oh, your other grandmother, Louise. Okay. Okay. I'm following. Okay. Well, maybe this is her kitchen. And which it would make sense that if one of your grandmother is coming through, the other grandmother is probably here as well. So that would make sense. Because I'm not seeing or hearing like Doreen in that kitchen. So that very well may be it. Um, did anybody have a pet that they called Teddy? Or was Teddy a nickname for somebody? Um, but the kitchen scene, if that was Louise, would it make sense about these brown cigarettes? They always read the paper at the table. Okay. And I did see a brown cigarette at that table where they were reading the paper. And there was something kind of monumental about Man on the Moon when they were reading this paper. It could have just been a memory that I was seeing. I'm not sure. And Patricia keeps coming through. Who is Patricia? If anybody in the chat connects to a woman named Patricia or Patsy who's in spirit, please let me know. Patricia keeps coming through. Who is Patricia? And Teddy. Teddy keeps coming through. Teddy is my necessary special bear. What does that mean? Well, the woman who I think spoke about Teddy would have been Louise. Would Louise have known about this bear named Teddy? Is Louise blood related to your niece? Excuse me, is she like a niece on your husband's side or? And see if somebody's like feeding ducks or there's some baby ducks. And then would Louise connect to the skiing thing? See if that skiing thing, because this was like a skiing trip with kids. See if Louise would connect with that if you can. If there's a photo somewhere. But Dylan is coming through stronger. Oh, maybe that's why Doreen isn't. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be giggling. But maybe Dylan's coming in stronger and Doreen's not because it's Dylan coming in stronger. But they are both there around. Okay, I think that's what's going on. But they are both there around Johnny. Doreen just seems to have. Oh, Teddy was on your mom's side and he passed as a baby. And that's Doreen's side? Yeah, because they were speaking to me about Teddy. Now, would Doreen be connected to Teddy? Or would Louise be connected to Teddy? Right, yeah, I thought it was the woman in the green kitchen speaking about Teddy. You connect with Patsy and Patricia? Cara, can you tell me how you connect to those two? Thank you. Because those two are coming in strong. And how long have you been here? Because, yeah, I do feel like the Patsy and Patricia may be related to somebody else, but that's what happens when a medium is doing this, other people come in. So your great grandfather's brother would be Teddy. Okay. Yeah, because the spirit people, they're coming in and they're bringing a lot of people. I wanted to have this specific message to you from Doreen, and I'm just not getting it. Dylan is stronger right now. I keep asking Doreen to come through. Okay, Patsy is your cousin, and Patricia is your living best friend. Okay, so Kara, I do feel that I'm with you as well. Okay. I really wanted more from Doreen. Doreen has a little attitude. How bad did Doreen and Dylan get along? Like, it does seem like I'm getting like some snarky type of comments, like he can go first. I'm not going anywhere. um, okay. Let me. She's funny though, but she's kind of like snarky, spunky. Did Doreen have pearls? Because I don't know. I feel like she's like clutching pearls almost. Do you know if she like was a pearl wearer? Did she have a string of pearls? Didn't I do a reading for you before, Crystal, with a woman, and it was something about pearls? Hmm. Yeah, I'm seeing pearls now. Really strong, a pearl necklace. You wear pearls. Well, this is somebody showing me pearls. On your husband's side, okay. Would Dylan have a message about a truck for Bob? And then there's some talk of fishing. If somebody's planning on going fishing soon or something, or if somebody just went, well, it's, I don't think it's fishing weather, but it's talking about fishing. Selling the truck. Dylan had a truck. Um, is the truck being sold? Is this a black truck? I'm not sure. I think I'm seeing a black truck. Um, the skiing thing is still, well, you know what? Kara, you here? Kara, the one who had Kara, did your family go skiing or on a skiing vacation? Maybe that goes with Kara. Yeah, and you are selling the truck. Okay. Do you have no skiing? I gotta see who. Okay, the truck is black. Bob is thinking of keeping it. Okay, so Dylan is saying it's okay with him if he sells it. Um, but Dylan is saying that he's turning the lights on, like he's learning how to turn the lights on. So if you're having any random lights flickering, um, that's Dylan. He's like, I'm turning the light on. I'm turning the light on. So be on the lookout for some what may seem to be paranormal light flickering. Crystal, do you want to restart the stream and see if you get in sync? You could just like shut down your video. I'll wait and then bring it back up. No skiing for you. Who are these people who are skiing? Like I'm seeing these people like a Polaroid picture on top of a ski mountain with a chalet in the back, and they're posing for a family photo. Two in the back and three kids up front. Who are you? Your sister's lights are going? Okay. Yeah, that's good, Crystal. Yeah, he's saying that he's learning how to do this. He's mastering the light flickering. So just know that that's him. Um Would anybody take these two words together? Wild Willie? Your kids say, Grandpa, turn on lights, and they go on immediately? Okay, yeah, that's wild. Oh, let me get this spammer. Wild Willie. I think this is a name or a place or something. What is that? Does that mean anything to anybody? It started the night he passed. Willie was your uncle's best buddy. Do you know if they called him Wild Willie? And you mean the night Dylan passed or somebody else? It's hard for me to keep up with all the names. Who's your uncle that Willie was his and the lights flickering the night your grandpa passed, that was Dylan? He definitely was out there. Okay, so I'm getting something with a B. What is this? Beatrix, Beatrice, Beatrice. Does anybody connect to a Beatrice? Beatrice? I don't even. Beatrix, Beatrice, Beatrice. Definitely hearing B. Maybe she went by B as a nickname. A woman named B. Beatrice. That's what I feel. Um, and did Doreen have a flower garden? Sometimes I feel like I'm like Beatrice is your grandmother, Shannon. What's your grandmother's name? Beatrice Murphy. Okay. Okay. Is she in spirit? This is what happens when we do the lives. Shannon, why are you giving me an angry face on Facebook? Why are you mad? Why are you mad at me? Okay. I really wanted Doreen to come in. Crystal, I'm beginning to feel, because I'm still new to learning how to navigate the mediumship, but I'm beginning to worry that, how there's like the Halloween myth and legend that she had a beautiful garden. You know how there's a myth and legend that on All Hallows Eve, the veil between the living and the dead is thin, and that's why all these practices started. And then now I'm wondering, is a spirit stronger on the anniversary of their death? Can you communicate with them stronger? Like I wouldn't know that, but I definitely feel like Doreen is not coming through as strong today as she did the other night. Yeah, that was like the night before she passed, right? But it was still very, very, it was like that eve. Now I'm wondering, like, is that a thing? Your great grandmother passed on Halloween. Oh, thank you. I'm just like, why are you mad? So Doreen had a beautiful garden. Okay, so I'm trying so hard to connect with Doreen, and I do keep seeing these flowers. And who's Irene? Irene was your great grandmother. Was Irene Doreen's mother? Is that the names? Doreen and Irene. Okay, so Shannon, I think your grandmother is here too, Beatrice. And did Louise have the mint green in her kitchen? I'm wondering though if Beatrice is the one with the kitchen, but I don't think so because I feel like Beatrice just came through. And Patricia Cara, Patsy is your mother, right? And is Patsy in? You said Patsy's in spirit. That's your mother. Okay, so we had Patsy come through. I'm not even taking notes. Okay, let me take notes. The truck. Dylan is speaking about the truck. He is speaking about he's learning to do the lights. He's like proud of himself about these lights. Okay, now Shannon, you already have a document, but Cara, you don't. Patsy is your cousin. Okay, Cara Marie Fosdale. Um, Patsy's the cousin, and Patricia is your mother who's in spirit. Okay, that's right. Okay, Cara. Because I had Patsy and Patricia come through together. Um, but Patsy is your cousin living. Wait a minute, I'm confused. Patsy is cousin. Patricia's. Oh, Patsy is cousin in spirit. I got it. I got it. Okay. Cousin in spirit. And Patricia is best friend living. Did Patsy know Patricia by any chance? And this way, if you come back to the stream and if your people come through, you and your sister are experiencing the lights. Yeah. Okay. They didn't know each other. Okay. That's all right though. Okay. So Shannon, when I said the green kitchen, her kitchen was mint green. Okay. So Shannon, I did your grandmother love to bake? Did Beatrice love to bake? And was she baking things? Dad struggled with the lights on the truck, the switch and fog lights. What do you mean he struggled with them? Because I was seeing like were lights flickering in this truck too. This is the black truck, right? Um, she loved to bake. Did she like to bake lemon things? Now sometimes they call this economy of spirit, that they can show things that are similar. So even if like say your grandmother had the mint green kitchen, somebody else might have the mint green kitchen, and their spirit person might come through because like, hey, we both have mint green kitchens. It's confusing, but that's the way it works. Okay. Did she bake like I think I was calling them lemon wedges, but did Beatrice live with her husband? Like was she married, and were they reading the newspaper at the kitchen table? And I sure I have a document for you. And I want to see. Oh, so that would make sense why he's saying I'm getting the lights now because he struggled with the lights. What do you mean he struggled with them? Like he had a hard time putting on the right light? Because that's what it was like. It's like he was proud of himself for getting the lights. Who was here yesterday and what they did? To run the high beams, you need to shut off the fog lights. I had to show him. Okay, all right. And Bob, you're the one who was a mechanic with the blue and white stripe like coveralls, right? Okay. You swear someone you got a lot of people in your house, Crystal. Okay, so let me see. Shannon, her name was Beatrice Murphy, right? Oh, see, we had a grandmother Margaret. Bless the beasts and the children. The animal rescue came through. She loved dogs and birds. Rescued the pigeon. And Dana is husband's. Oh, that's right, because the name Dana came through. So if your grandmother is Margaret, who is Beatrice? Is Beatrice grandmother on your father's side? To run the high beams, you need to shut off the fog lights. Okay, let me add that to why are as soon as I finish one of the documents, the other one shut down. So both of your grandmothers have come through, Shannon? Margaret and Beatrice, is that correct? Okay, so Dylan has finally got the lights working. This garden, were there purple flowers in Doreen's garden? Did she ever grow purple flowers? I feel like maybe irises or like dark purple, maybe they were violets, but I feel like there's like dark purple in this garden that I'm seeing. Okay, I want to add this. Beatrice was your grandmother, Margaret's mother. Oh, Beatrice is Margaret's mother. So then that basically would mean that Margaret came through and now her mother is coming through with them. You have an iris tattoo. Oh, interesting. But did Doreen actually grow? Because I feel like I'm actually seeing the vision of these flowers in a garden, like dark purple. Did she grow tomatoes? I mean, that's kind of common. But if she didn't actually, if she didn't, or if Louise didn't, did Beatrice have a garden, Shannon? Okay, so Beatrice is Margaret's mother. And she had a mint green kitchen. She loved to bake. Did she make these lemon pastries? Because I keep seeing these lemon pastries. Dark blue, but could look like purple. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's, I want to see that tattoo. It's pretty. Okay, so let me, Wild Willie. See, like right now I've like broken this flow. Yeah, but there, he is speaking about this black truck. Um, he's learned how to do the lights now. Okay, let me add this here. I want to add this at the bottom. Okay, Doreen and Dylan. Dylan said he's learned how to put the lights on now. He's learned how to do the lights. He's very proud of himself about it. And Mike, he did want to say something about Mike. Um, I didn't get that yet because I'm still trying to get the intention for Doreen. Doreen, I'm not sure. I did pick up this Teddy, the name Wild Willie. Um, I still feel like Doreen is saying something. Oh, and then I'm gonna have to put Louise down because I think this the kitchen table with reading the newspaper at the table, mint green kitchen. Did you say Louise had a mint green kitchen? Lemon wedges and lemon tarts were her favorite to bake. Okay, that's it, Shannon. That was Beatrice in the kitchen making, because I didn't know what they were called, lemon wedges and lemon tarts. Okay, that's Beatrice. Thank you. Yeah, so, but I am a little shocked that it wasn't Doreen in the kitchen. Okay, so Beatrice, Beatrice. Yeah, I can almost taste those lemon wedges. Beatrice loved to bake lemon wedges and lemon tarts. Okay. But she had no garden. The garden has to be Doreen's. I think the garden is Doreen's. There's still somebody connected to skiing, but like as Crystal knows, like it can come in and then like the people in this photograph might come in like tomorrow or the next day or something. Because the spirit people, how they do this, I don't know. But spirit people can send the messages before you guys get here, which is wild. Yeah, I think the Shannon baking thing. Did Doreen not like to bake? Because I kind of felt like she was saying like I did not like to be in that kitchen. Because I'm like, were you in here baking the lemon things? And I feel like she's like, girl, I don't want to be in that kitchen. But she just seems so classy and elegant. Like this woman would have had servants. That's what I feel like. I feel like Doreen would have had a household of servants if she could have. Um, did Mike have the message for Joanne? I didn't pick that up from Dylan. Dylan has a message for Bob, and the first thing was about the truck, about selling this truck. Wait a minute, I got a Facebook spammer. Sorry. Um, there was something. Oh gosh, I put the spam message up. Yeah, she didn't like to bake, but like to cook. Okay. Um, and, but this high chair, maybe that was Beatrice with the high chair. I think that was the same kitchen with the high chair. And when you said Doreen had green in her kitchen, was it more of a forest green? Because I was getting like one picture would come through and then there'd be a flash of like maybe something else. But was it a little bit? Yeah, there was a beach vacation. Um, but I'm not sure about the beach vacation because it was a beach vacation and then a skiing trip, and then I started seeing the skiing trip more clearly than the beach. But if somebody planning turquoise, no, no, that was I didn't pick up turquoise at all. Definitely didn't pick up turquoise because when the mint green came in, then I did see a flash of like a almost like a pine green, which seemed a little unusual to me. Because you had asked what color the cabinets were, and I was trying to see the cabinets, but things were flashing, and then I kept getting this mint green, which was Beatrice for sure. Um, okay, yeah, the beach vacation. That's what I was gonna say. I wish I had stayed with that. I think that was Doreen speaking about the beach vacation. I don't know who the skiers are. Um, when I saw the beach thing, I was thinking of like Myrtle Beach, but Myrtle Beach is here in like South Carolina or North Carolina or something. And as soon as I thought this was Myrtle Beach, that's when it changed to the skiing thing. Yes, it was for the high chair. All the grandkids used it, and it was white and metal. And did she have that high chair in the kitchen, Shannon? Let me put that white metal high chair all the grandkids used. Okay, so yeah, Beatrice is definitely here strong, very strong. And Lori, you think I'm seeing things? You're planning a huge beach vacation in Myrtle Beach, three little kids. Your daughter had a special teddy, just completed a ducky craft, and you watched a movie about the moon a day ago. That could be Lori Lynn. Lori Lynn, the other thing that came through, and remember, it doesn't always just mean I'm only with one person, because it can, the spirit will come through, and what they'll do, like think of it, the spirits can show a whole bunch of different things. So if it's like you have six people in spirit trying to come through, they're all going to say, let's do the one thing that we all have in common. So oh, your crystal sister. Oh, oh, okay, yeah, absolutely. You watched the movie about the moon a day ago. So that would definitely be confirmation, because I was trying to see what is the significance of, because they were reading this newspaper, but then it's like I was seeing the moon landing, and it was significant for something. But that would make sense, because that would be your hood fan turned on and off and the lights wouldn't stay on. Yeah, so it might, you might even think that like you need an electrician, because Dylan is like having a field day with the lights and he's like, I've learned how to turn the lights on and off. So that is awesome. Okay, okay, okay. But you're going to Myrtle Beach. Okay. So it's actually Myrtle Beach, with Myrtle Beach. Well, see, but the photo that I thought was going to the Myrtle Beach then turned to skiing. And then There were three kids in the front holding skis. So you know what, Lori Lynn? Maybe you're gonna go on a skiing trip next winter. Oh, okay. So the Myrtle Beach was right. And see, this is why my teacher said, my mediumship teacher said, don't hold back. Just say what comes to your mind, no matter how strange it sounds. Because I was like, well, Myrtle Beach, they're in Canada. They can't go to Myrtle Beach. So I'm not going to say Myrtle Beach. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but okay. So somebody's doing the skiing thing. Um, Let me write this down. Okay. So then Doreen was here. She definitely was because she knows that you're going to Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and the three kids. The lights are going on and off. Every time those lights go on and off, just say, hi, Grandpa. There's still this message about from Mike, which I have to get. You're in Canada too. Okay. Um, Let me see. Yeah, the ducky. What was that? Because I kept seeing the ducky. A ducky craft. Were there, and it was little yellow ducks? Was it on the craft? Yeah, I'm gonna now. Who connects to these brown cigarettes? A man smoking brown Moore cigarettes. I don't even think they make these anymore. But Shannon, do you have a grandfather or somebody who would smoke brown thin cigarettes? You've been here before, Lori Lynn, because I think I have a document for you. There's some more messages here that I gotta deliver. Oh, I don't have a document, but I did. Little yellow ducks on eggs, but your daughter also has a special. Okay. They smoked, but you don't know what they smoked. Okay. Yeah, because this guy, I do think the people at the table were your people, Lori Lynn. Not Lori, Shannon. Because, and did your grandmother freshly squeeze her orange juice in the morning? That's right, Lori Lynn. Oh, I should have made that document. I remember that was so beautiful about Tom and Rosie. Tom was your friend who passed. It, it's all come. Didn't he pass in a freak accident? Was it at work? Let me make the document now. Tom was the friend who's looking over Rosie, which is your baby, your daughter, and I remember what he was showing me. Yeah, wasn't he up high when there was an accident? I'm trying to remember what he had showed me. I got a bird up there. Um, she would be in the high chair eating. Wasn't he the godfather? Or he was like, he looked over her like he was the godfather. Rosie, and I think she was like laughing randomly. Yes. Yep, that's right. That's right. Let me Well, you know what it is? It's kind of like what they show me is like a scene from a movie. So it's like, you know how like you watch a movie and then after you've watched the movie, like a month goes by, but you can remember he fell off an oil rig. It's like you can remember what the movie was like. That's what it's like. So that's like why when you come in, I can start to remember because it's like I saw it like I was watching a movie. Doreen's kitchen had green, white, black carpet, green and white wallpaper, and brown cabinets. Yeah, I did not pick up that kitchen. I didn't pick up that kitchen. Okay, let me get this for Lori Lynn. I should have wrote that down. Tom was best friend. Fell off oil rig. Watches over Rosie. Crib. Um, Too big for crib. There were some more things there too. I think he was like telling me what she was eating. Was that right, Lori? Wasn't he like saying what she was eating? I'm not sure. Okay, so now you're going to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina for the trip. 3 kids, yellow ducky craft, her favorite teddy. Is that Rosie with the teddy bear then? Um, or something else. The moon. Watch the moon show. There's something else. Your middle daughter, Mackenzie. Okay. Okay. I'm going to make a note about Dorian's kitchen just because green and white, brown cabinets. That's because Dorian came in so strong. Green, white, black carpet. I think she might come in like again during the week. I know she had a message and I did not get it. So I'm going to set the intention, and when I get the message, I'll just message you, Crystal, and let you know. I feel that's your spirit guide with the 1111, not ancestors. Your spirit guide, but your family is all around you guys, all around. So I didn't, Kara. Are you still here? Because I didn't. I just picked up Patsy. No, Patsy's your cousin who's in spirit. Okay. Who was here yesterday at your house? Let me see. Crystal, was it Dylan who went with your son to the basketball game? I'm trying to remember. That was Dylan, correct? Did I ever write that down? I remember about the basketball. No, that wasn't Dylan, right? Oh, that's right. Remember Boo Bear came through? Maurice. That's who was there yesterday, was Maurice. Ah, that's who's at your house. That's why. Maurice. Because I was like, it was whoever was with that basketball. Okay. That's why Maurice is there. Because Elaine's there. You mean like she just knocked at your door? So, and that's what I'm saying. The spirit people, they know this stuff. So he's arriving to be there while his wife is there. Let me make a note of that too. Like, it's so freaky. Like, what are you going to say? Elaine, Maurice is here. It's wild, ain't it? But it's true. He's there. So she's planning to come over, and so he's planning to be there too. Yeah, he's. Did your son have any more basketball games? Literally, because he likes hanging out with your son with the basketball stuff. He's like the doting grandfather doing all this. Shannon, I did say Patricia. Do you have somebody in spirit named Patricia? And this is why I said they team up. Yes, I had a Patricia and Patsy come through, and Kara could take Patricia and Patsy. But again, it's that economy of spirit. Okay, awesome. Um, Anybody eating bananas or doing something cooking with bananas? Because that's coming through right now as like a confirmation. I have to I had to delete a spammer. Yeah, someone's talking about bananas right now. Because the spirit people also want you to know that they're with you and like they know what you're doing. So they always just like give like a little confirmation. Um, but Shannon, if you can let me know what Patricia is or Pat, your youngest son just ate a banana. Okay. So I do feel this is Dylan still. I think Dylan is like all over your house, but it could just be Maurice again. But yeah, because I was just with Maurice. So Patricia is Margaret's sister, and Patsy is sister to Beatrice. Okay, let me not jot that down, Shannon. Let me see. Let me see. Beatrice is Margaret's mother. I'm getting a little confused. Both are past. Patricia is Margaret's sister. Patsy is Beatrice's sister. Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. Patsy is Beatrice's. It's like I can make family trees on on all your spirit people, your spirit. Patsy is Beatrice's sister. Beatrice is Margaret's mother. And what was that? And did I get this confused? Beat- Patsy is Beatrice's sister. Patricia is Margaret's sister, so Beatrice is Patricia's mother. Patricia and Margaret are sisters, and Beatrice is mother to both. Is that right? Maurice and Dylan are together on a stand. Yeah, Maurice and Dylan are both at your place right now. Dylan's over too. Because Dylan was the one telling me about the banana. I thought it was Maurice, but it wasn't. It was Dylan. Okay, so now you have, and Maurice is a grandfather too. Okay, so Patricia and Margaret are sisters. Let me write this down. Beatrice is Margaret's mother. Um, okay, let me just write Margaret's and Patricia's mother. Okay, I got it. Yeah, Patricia and Patsy both came through. So, see what I mean about the economy of spirit? What are the odds that Patricia and Patsy both applied for Shannon and both applied for Kara? It's just wild. Okay, so Maurice and Dylan are both your children's grandfathers on the paternal and maternal side. Let me make the note of that. because I should have remembered Maurice, but I thought Maurice was like Dylan with the. Okay, Maurice is paternal grandfather. And look at how much spirit activity is going on in your home. Is your home becoming haunted? I'm sorry, but Crystal, is your home becoming haunted now? But see, it's all good. It's like Hollywood makes it like, oh, it's a paranormal haunting and the lights are going crazy. And then the next thing you know, the dishes are going to fly off the shelves and try and execute you and behead you, and it's not like that. Hubby's mom just showed up as I mentioned, Maurice. Yeah. Yeah. The paranormal stuff will come, but it's like all normal. It's like, it's not scary. It's not freaky. It's just, the more you're open to connecting with them, the more they show themselves. Dylan is your kid's great grandfather. Okay, so that's right. He's your grandfather. Oh, it's so confusing. Okay. Maurice's paternal grandfather. Dylan is maternal great grandfather. Okay. I got it. I got it. Let me make a note to the kids. For the kids. Okay, got it. So Patricia and Patsy are both Shannon's. Um, is this great aunt? Beatrice is Margaret and Patricia's mother. So Patsy is your great aunt, and Patricia is your aunt. Is that right, Shannon? Patsy is your great aunt. Patricia is your aunt. And see, because like I don't have one Patricia or one Patsy in any of my family lines on either side. Like nobody, like no Patricia or Patsy, not even one, let alone both. So I mean, the odds of like there's not that many people in this dream. I mean, it just blows my mind. It really blows my mind. Dylan is also your dad's brother. Let me make a note. Right. Crystals. And you know what's like so crazy, Crystal? It's like if you ask me what your parents' names are, it's like I don't know. You told me today Debbie, so I know Debbie's your mom. I know more about like who your great grandmother is than who like your parents are. But Debbie had the necklace. I remember that one day, like all three necklaces, like you all had the same necklace, and your loved ones were all talking about the necklace. Dylan is very, very active. Your house now with Dylan and Maurice in the house and Doreen. You still have a lot. Melvin is your dad. Let me just write that down. Debbie and Melvin. But if your house is becoming more, more paranormal, the lake house, that's going to really, I think this summer it's really going to be very active because you have a lot of spirits hanging out there. I know Lawrence is there in that big chair, and then there I see a lot of women coming in there. Johnny in the house that was it Alan passed in a house, the house that Dylan was in. Um, that house has a lot of activity, and the cottage has a ton of activity. And there are spirits that are going from the cottage to the house that Dylan was in back and forth. Um, but there's like a lot of excitement about the summer. And Jennifer, I'm sorry, I'm on a mediumship right now. Carl, Allen, and Dylan and Johnny's house. Yes, that one right there. A lot of a lot of spirit activity. Um, and I kind of feel like this truck might start having some spirit activity, because I had felt like he was saying something about the truck lights, but now Bob clarified that he had had the trouble with the truck lights, which explains why he was so proud of it. But now I feel like he's like, oh, and I'm going to be working on those lights too. So and it might, you might sell that truck and someone else might have and be like, these lights never work. Why is everything coming on in this truck? But it depends like how far away it goes, you know, because spirits aren't omnipresent. They do just go to one place at a time, but you can pick them up psychically from the energy. But who knows what's going to happen with that truck? But it's all good energy, very very positive, very loving, very kind. um I did feel, what was the confirmation from Doreen that I felt really was Doreen coming through tonight? I keep saying tonight. Yeah, Doreen, but it's because well, you know what, Shannon? Um I am wondering about the strength of the spirit, if it has something to do with when they passed. I don't know that for sure. Shannon, wait a minute, let me look at this again. Margaret was the one who rescued the animals, and Beatrice was her mother. Oh, yes, and Mike's message, right. Dylan came in with Mike, which was very good confirmation, because you didn't mention Mike's name to me at all. But that message did not come to me through Dylan. Mike is the one who wants to come and deliver the message himself. And oh, yeah, he has a message to deliver. It's a positive message. Hello, old dirty ninja. Welcome to the stream. It's a positive message. It's a loving message. It's a loving message. There's an apology in it. The one who got away, something like this. Um, yes, one was the lights. He is saying something about being a good son. You're a good son, but now I'm hearing something about an Harley. Is this a woman? What would a Harley? Could it be the motorcycle Harley? It's some or something about Harley. You're a good son. You take care of everything. He knows you'll have everything in order. Um, I keep hearing Harley. I don't know if this relates to you, Bob. If anybody else can take the name Harley or Harley motorcycle, let me know. And was there anything about a watch? Because I have seen a watch associated with Dylan multiple times, and I can't place this watch anywhere. Okay, I'm hearing something about a Harley road trip. Oh, he rode on your friend's Harley Davidson, and your daughter's boyfriend is Harley. Did he go on a road trip on the Harley? Okay, yeah, he's speaking about Harley. Um, okay, wait a minute. Let me see some more about this Harley. Okay, yeah, he loved riding the Harley. He's definitely saying that. And I believe for the boyfriend, he's keeping an eye on Harley, but I'm not picking up anything. 30-minute ride, yes. Now, when was this that he rode the Harley? Was this like years ago, or was it like shortly before he passed? but he was saying something about like he felt so free riding the Harley. Let me see. And he keeps saying that you're a good son. You're a good son. He loves you. Um, your brother's with him. Your brother visits you. He passed with his watch on. You put it on his dresser. The Harley ride was 9 years ago. Interesting. Okay. He passed with the watch on, and you put it on the dresser. So that's what must be with the watch. Okay. And you have the watch now? So Crystal, did you know that when he passed they took the watch off him and put it on the dresser? Because remember when he came through the first time he was talking, it's at his house. He wants you to keep the watch. He wants you to keep that watch. I know that. Um Crystal, are you still here? Crystal, do you remember when the watch stuff was coming through? You don't remember? Okay. Yeah, he wants you to keep the watch because he was showing me the watch, and I was like, "Why this watch? Is it a Rolex or something?" I mean, like, we didn't know what was on with the watch. Let me see if I think I put that in here. Um, yeah, definitely keep his watch. It for some reason this watch means something to him. You remember? Or is it brown leather straps? I don't remember. Yeah, but so Bob just confirmed that when he passed, they took the watch off him and put it up on the dresser. Um, I don't know what is so significant to him about you having the watch. Yeah, I couldn't tell what the watch looked like. It's just a black watch. Huh. But for some reason, it means something to him that you keep this watch. Or maybe it's just, let me see, maybe I'm missing it because I was trying to figure out this watch. Okay, let me see what he's saying about this watch. Oh, okay, this is really cool. This is really cool. Um it's like psychometry. Wow. Okay, so psychometry is when a psychic takes an object and they hold it like this and they can read a person's energy because their energy is in the object. His energy is in that watch. And when you wear this watch, you are really going to feel his presence stronger because his energy is in this watch. That's why he wants you to have it. He's also okay. So, did you hold his hand when he passed, Bob? He's just saying that he felt a lot of love from you and others when he passed, but he felt a lot of love. But yeah, that's why he wants you to have and wear his watch. It's like psychometry, and he has strong energy. Excuse me, he has strong energy. Your mom did what, Chris? So I think I missed it. You weren't there. Debbie did that. Okay, somebody was holding the hand. But so Debbie held his hand. Okay, yes, that's what he's talking about. Why do I never hear anybody talk about your mom or your dad? It's so weird. Okay, but yes, he wants you to wear the watch, which would make sense because it's a man's watch. Um, but yes, he wants you to wear the watch because his energy, you will feel his spirit stronger with the watch. Harley, I will check on more messages from him about your daughter's boyfriend, Harley. Um, But yes, he loved the ride, and there's more messages coming through. But I'm gonna have to take my time to work through this all. Okay, so Debbie, let me write that down. I want to write down too about now I know the significance of the watch. So did he wear the watch like all the time? I'm just curious because it has so much of his energy in it, and some people take their watch off like every night before bed, but and some people only wear a watch, on certain occasions. But for some reason, this watch has a lot of his energy in it, so I would just assume that it's something he wore, you know, quite a lot of time for it to have that energy. So that's what he's saying. He felt a lot of love at the time that he passed. He wore it every day. And you're saying that because I saw the hand, somebody holding his hand. I thought it was you. I missed that. It was Debbie held his hand, and he felt a lot of love and comfort at the time he passed. And that's when he was showing me his hand being held. So make sure that everybody knows that he did feel this love at the time he passed. So if anybody, and even if you were like sad that you weren't there when he passed, don't worry about that. Because I mean, and a lot of people, they do feel guilty about things like that, and it's like they don't know that they're still here. It's like the relationship just changed. You just don't see them physically, but they haven't gone. They're still here. Okay, so yeah, that watch has a lot of energy, and he has a lot of energy because not every spirit can can turn the lights on. Like he's very proud that he's learned how to turn the lights on. Not every spirit can put those lights on like that, and he is a very strong spirit. And okay, there's a J name coming through, and I don't know if it's for who it is, but is there Jennifer and Jackson? Jackson and Jennifer. Maybe even Jennifer Jackson. I don't know. That just came out of nowhere. Jennifer and Jackson. Um, but yeah, he's very strong. And for some reason, was maybe when he was young, he was just like, was he a really strong, energetic type person? I don't know. I don't know enough yet to know like why one spirit is so much stronger than another spirit, but it is definitely like that. Oh, so yes, he wants you to have the watch. So that even makes sense to you because she asked if you wanted, you said you don't wear watches. Yeah, he wants you to have the watch. I think it's also like sentimental, like I don't know. You have a Jason. No, not a Jason. This is a Jackson and a Jennifer. Um yeah, so please wear the watch. It will make him happy that you wear the watch. Like it's like a sentimental thing to him, but you're also going to feel him stronger. Just like psychometry. It's almost like a form of psychometry. I'm going to have to I'm in like training, so I'm going to have to ask my teacher about that. So to me it's interesting. Okay, so watch its significance, and I want to write that too. Oh, that's what I was saying. Like some spirits are like they're just not that strong. Crystal and your sister-in-law is Jennifer. She's living. Okay. And is there a Jackson, or is there a Jack who had a son that could be connected to a Jennifer? Oh, good, Bob. That's going to make him very happy. Um, Wait, there was something else that was just coming through. What was it? Oh, did I lose it? What was I typing? The watch. Oh, the spirits. Yeah, because Doreen only came in very, very strong, like the eve of her passing. And she's been in spirit for a very long time. And Dylan, for some reason, has come in very, very strong from like the beginning. So I don't know. Jackie is your ex-wife. Oh, that could be it. Okay, so Jennifer couldn't make it to the funeral and Jackie is your ex-wife. Okay, that could be it. That could definitely be it. Is someone a cheerleader? Somebody, I'm hearing cheering. Would that be a cheerleader? Hello, Thomas. How are you? Hello to everybody who's here in the stream. Okay, let me see. Is there an Allie or Allison? Did she have pansies in the garden? Did Doreen grow pansies? I thought maybe they were violets, but maybe they're pansies. Alliston is a place. Would that connect to Dylan? Yeah, he's very happy that you're going to wear the watch. Um, he's got a lot of energy. Oh, you work there. Okay. He has a lot of energy. I have to say, of all the spirits I've met, Dylan has um, the most energy. Like, like I'm shocked. And I don't understand why some spirits are more active than others. I have been told from my training that the way people were in life is the way they are in spirit. So maybe when Dylan was younger, he was very energetic or something, or strong willed. I don't know. Um, Alliston. Okay, let me see. Is there something like Smith or Smitty? Something like that? Smithton, Smitty? I don't know. So yeah, he was very spunky. Okay, so that would make sense why he's like a spunky character with these lights. Um but he's just got a ton of energy. And then Lawrence is like very reserved and he's hanging out in that chair and he's just like observing everything. Like very much, he's almost almost feels like an emperor or like a king. But Dylan is just very, very wow. So Harley was a big name for you. Oh, Smitty was one of your best friends. Smitty had the Harley. Oh, well, Bob is definitely here. Bob, thank you, Bob, for coming through. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you, Bob. Thank you so much for coming through. You used to live in Alliston? So, okay, so Smitty was your best friend? And so, When he went on the Harley for the ride, was that Smitty's Harley? I'm like, I feel like, whoa, this presence is coming on so strong. I feel like I might pass out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that's heavy. Um, yeah, there's this type of mediumship. What I do is called mental mediumship, where I'm getting the things like in visions. But there's another form called trance mediumship, where the spirit like comes over you and starts talking through you. That's like the heavy duty mediumship. And I think I'm starting to go into that because I'm starting to feel like these heavy presences. And I haven't found anybody to train me in that. I don't know what's going to happen, because that's when people like, that's what the freaky stuff is, when the medium like starts speaking in the voice of the loved one, where the loved one like comes through you. And I don't want to freak anybody out, but I think that might start happening because something weird is happening where I start feeling these really heavy presences. So Smitty, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, so let me do a little grounding real quick because I'm feeling it's not negative, it's just heavy. Is there anybody in? Oh no, I'm good, Lori. I'm good. Is there? I was talking to spirits when I was like 4 years old. I just had no idea. um, is there anything like Rushford, Rushton, anything like that? Anything with a Rush in it? Rush. And Smitty, is Smitty in spirit, or is Smitty's the one who gave your dad the ride on the Harley? Is Smitty alive? I'm actually leaving at 2:30, Jenna, sorry. Going going out at 2:30. But I don't want to, yeah, nobody make a donation, please. Cuz I love the mediumship. Yeah, I'm good. I got my crystal. Okay, so Smitty is alive. There is something with Rush or Rushton. Maybe it's Rush. Is it the band Rush? No. That was heavy. And that's starting to happen more. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh no, I'm okay. It's just I don't have anybody who's who can train me in the trance mediumship where you go into a trance. Those are like when the medium gives a message and then they come back to and they don't know what happened. And I have a strong feeling I'm going to be doing that soon because something is happening, but I'm not scared of it. It's all right. It's just you might have to I might have to go back and watch the videos and be like, what came through? I have to make the document. But that was strong when the Smitty came through. I That was a heavy presence. Whoa. Okay. But he's so nice. Dylan is so nice. Do you know, like, Dylan encourages me? Like, he's like, you're doing good. Thank you so much for doing. He's like so polite and kind and nice. And he's like, he just encourages me to deliver the messages, because I still feel that I'm a beginner in this. I absolutely do. Oh, that's funny. Mm. Yeah, that comes across. It definitely comes across. He's really thankful for this Harley ride. Oh, he's watching over everybody, Lori. He's very, very active in all of your lives, watching over everybody. Very, very active. Now, Carl's in spirit. Okay, I can ask him about Cheryl. But who is Carl again, Crystal? Carl's in spirit? And Carl isn't related. Is Carl related to Dylan? Carl is Dylan's brother. Okay. I was hearing something about Carl, and then I saw the message about Cheryl. Is Cheryl related? How is Cheryl related to Carl? Okay. Yeah, let me just say he's definitely looking out for her. But he's showing me some things that I don't really want to say on the stream. So I'll just leave it that he's looking out for her. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Hello, Deb. How are you? I'm on a Facebook mediumship. I will, Crystal. I'll private message you. Oh, thank you, Deb. You're welcome, Lori. And is anybody planning anything for California? I know before I kept hearing wasn't it was hang 10. I'm so strongly with Dylan right now, Crystal. Right. Was that Alan? And Dylan is strong. You know, Crystal, didn't I have something else before about the grapes of wrath? I mean, it's a book, it's a movie. I'm hearing that again, and we were never able to place that. They say that on a show you watch, Maury. So you can take that because Crystal never could. You can take that, the grapes of wrath. Amber, I'm doing a mediumship right now on donations. Your sister-in-law lives in California. Oh, oh, that's wild. So some of the stuff that Crystal was never able to take, you can take. That's interesting. Excuse me. What does this grapes of wrath thing mean? Um, Amber, I'm leaving in half an hour, so I can't schedule a another mediumship now. But I'm gonna go live. I'm aiming to go live when I come home tonight after my after I go out. But if you don't want to schedule it on the live, we can schedule a mediumship by phone. So, but do you watch that show a lot? Is it something like, have you been repeating it? Is it something that Dylan would have heard, like maybe you say in the house? Or is it something you just watch and ignore it? Okay, so Amber, you can text me and we can set up a time. And the mediumships are 30 minutes, $30 for 30 minutes by phone. But I honor the spirit people. So, you know, I'm not going to be like, it's 30 minutes. We've made contact with your spirit loved one, but we must stop now. I probably shouldn't say that, but you binge it and you find it strange that he would say, okay. So if you binge watch that show, then it's just a confirmation that he's, watching what you're doing, that he's there. And that's how the messages will come through like that. Like they can get more specific, like Harley and then the name Smitty. Sometimes I get direct names. Like one time I got some like random names like Josephine, and those are right on the money. But sometimes they're just like confirmation that they're there, because I ask for evidence. I ask for things that Grandpa's telling with you exactly. I ask for things that they can show me or tell me that you will connect with. But see, California has come through a lot, and I never knew how there was a connection with California. So tonight has been, I keep saying tonight, it's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Today has been very, very informative. Like there's a lot of, we call them hits, but there's been a lot of things that I've been picking up for months that weren't being taken, and now they all are, especially the watch, because that watch was so strong. It's like every time he comes through, he's talking about the watch, and the watch we weren't getting that at all, the significance of the watch. But every time he came through, he was speaking about the watch, and then this black truck, and then did Dylan ever pick Bob up from work and that mechanic? Because I'm still trying to figure out how I'm seeing this vision, because I'm still trying to learn. It did. It came through so much before. The watch came through multiple times. But it wasn't until Bob came in that we could place that watch and the significance of it. So, and the thing is too, it's like hopefully in the future I can ask spirit more about when they passed. Um, Apparently I'm building a reputation in the spirit realm that I will deal with suicide victims and violent homicides. And after having a very bad experience with a spirit who was killed in a violent homicide, you and your dad rebuilt the truck in your shop. Were you wearing those blue and white coveralls when you rebuilt the truck? Because I felt as if I was seeing you coming out of a shop. And I'm trying to like learn all of this. But after this bad experience where I literally saw and could almost feel how this girl was murdered, I've like put out the intention, like I don't want to know how spirits have passed again. You both wore blue coveralls. Oh, that is interesting, Bob. Hmm. So Dylan must have come through the night with Doreen, Crystal. No, 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 no. That's right, because Dylan, okay, the that came through the night before Doreen came through. Okay. Okay. But yeah, so I don't like to ask spirits how they pass. At first, I was like, I wanted to know. And, a lot of mediums are like, they'll feel a pain in their heart. And like, if you watch Tyler Henry, like Tyler Henry will literally feel how the spirit passed, but he just had like a collapsed lung because, so I'm like, I don't think I want to do that. He had a collapsed lung because he keeps internalizing how the spirits pass. And I had one, horrible experience with the spirit where showing me how they passed, where I was feeling all that, and I'm like, no, 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 no. So I am now at the point where I'm like all over the chart how somebody passed. So I have to go very, very slow in that area. But I still pick it up sometimes. When did that happen with the lights on your truck? Just now? Yeah, and that's a bad thing. Like you don't want you don't want him breaking your vehicles with the lights. I mean, I would say just let him know, like, Grandpa, I need these lights. But it's all good. But I think that the more you connect with him a week ago, okay, yeah. Yeah, that he's messing around with the lights and he's having fun doing it. But it's really just to let you know. So one of my teachers, she said that like a lot of spirits will communicate through like sound waves and radio waves because they've had hundreds of years to practice, you know, working through these types of things, electricity. And she's like, she thinks the day's coming where spirits are going to start like sending text messages because we have all this new technology that spirits are like going to be able to tap into. Wouldn't that be wild if you start getting like wild text messages, like random text messages, like that's strange. That's what Grampy used to say. How did that just suddenly end up on my phone? Does he have a message for you? He's had a lot of messages tonight, a lot of messages. I do feel that his messages were most strong for Bob tonight. Um, Definitely. Yeah, he's wanted to give Bob many messages, and those were the ones that we couldn't place. The watch, he's really happy. Excuse me, that Bob is wearing the watch. And excuse me, is Elaine still at your house right now, Crystal? Maurice, let me see. Oh, excuse me, the Oracle. What did you just donate for? I meant to put up a message. Oh, I've got the wrong message up there. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna do the Oracle's donation before I go. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with love and light, Crystal and Bob and Lori, and thank you for being here. And I hope this will be the first of many because you have a lot of people coming in. The most you want to know when you should talk to Desiree. Okay, we'll do that. I really felt that tonight. There I go again. Excuse me, was mostly for you, Bob. That he really wanted to make that connection with you. Um, the Harley, the road trip, Smitty, for that to come through, that was very, very strong. Um, I had a new sensation of the trance mediumship starting up that I've never experienced. So that was pretty wild. The watch, wear the watch, it makes so much to him. All of you, every time those lights start going crazy, just know that is your grandfather. Um, Maurice, Crystal, you got so much activity in your house. You got Maurice over there. Um, Dylan is over there, but I think Dylan is actually going to visit somebody else soon. Okay. And you will know when your lights start going crazy that he is now at your place. And he's just having so much fun with these lights. I'm I'm sorry that I couldn't get a stronger connection to Doreen today, but I'm going to keep trying. Was Doreen reserved? Was she quiet and reserved? I don't know. And she's very different from Dylan. Mm. So Elaine is there, and let's see, I do have to do this. I think it would take me a little while, Crystal, to get the message from Maurice. Um, I'm not positive about this because I'm trying to close this down for this donation. Would it mean something about her wearing the ring? Is she still wearing her ring? Something like that. And is she still wearing a necklace? And that's all I'm picking up like that fast, and I'm not that 100% confident in what I'm saying. So, um, the Oracle. Okay, I'm sorry, the Oracle. I'm on 8 live streams, and I'm ending a donation reading on Facebook. And I'm going to give you your free message from Spirit, and then we will do your tarot. And she wearing the necklace right now? Yeah, he's saying something about that he's happy she's still wearing the necklace, but I think she's still wearing a ring. I think she's still wearing a ring. Okay, hello, the Oracle, and let me get you. You're welcome, Crystal. And next time we can focus in on Maurice. But yeah, he loves her. He sends his love, and it means a lot to him that she's still wearing the ring and the necklace. That's what I'm hearing. The ring and the necklace. Okay. Okay, the Oracle. Let me get you your message from Spirit. And let me update this because I'm leaving in 15 minutes. God bless you, Crystal. Okay. But thank you for letting me bring Bob through. Bob. Thank you for letting me bring Dylan through. And especially for meeting you, Bob. It was really nice. And you, Lori, good to talk to you again. And that was very, very, that this reading is going to stay with me. It was very powerful, very enjoyable. And thank you again for letting me serve you by bringing your loved one to you. And it just really, I found it to be a blessing. So thank you. Okay, the Oracle. Thank you, Spirit. What do you want the Oracle to know this weekend? What do you want the Oracle to know this weekend? And the Oracle. Oh, we have a major arcana card, the Empress, Archangel Gabriel. And the Oracle. This card right here is all about nurturing and growing things in your life. Thank you, Bob. God bless you. Nurturing and growing things. So, whatever situation, oh, I'm not in sync. That happens a lot when I'm doing spirit readings. um, whatever situation you're growing in your life, now is the time to nurture it. It could be relationships, it could be ideas, business, anything. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. And this week, if you do feel that you're in any need for help, spiritual guidance, please call upon the Archangel Gabriel. And I'm going to use my Gilded Tarot. And we're going to do the 10 card reading, the Oracle. And let me see your question again. You said, should you speak to Desiree? What was it you wrote exactly? When you should talk to Desiree. Okay. The Oracle, are you still here? What I'm going to do, the Oracle, is I'm going to clear and charge the cards. I'm going to draw 3 piles. I'm going to show you the top card of each pile. And then you're going to pick the pile 1, 2, or 3 that you feel best resonates with your question about when you should talk to Desiree. And then you pick the pile and we'll draw your reading from there. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. When should the Oracle talk to Desiree? When should the Oracle talk to Desiree? When should the Oracle talk to Desiree? Okay. I'll be back later tonight, Kai. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, that's pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. Pile number 1, the Oracle, we're looking at Queen of Swords. So we're looking at, this could represent you, it could represent Desiree, but it represents using the power of your mind, being patient, taking your time, thinking things through, using that energy, making things happen. And probably refers to you and the fact that you're carefully approaching Desiree when you feel it's the right time. Ten of Wands represents the end of a cycle of feeling burdened and stressed. Because this card is showing up, I wonder if Desiree is an ex. But either way, it represents the ending of feeling burdened and stressed over a situation. So you're going to have to let me know which one resonates the most with you. Six of Pentacles, another interesting card to show up. Sixes have to deal with perseverance, not giving up in a situation, but it also represents a feeling of lack and generosity. It's kind of like two sides of one coin, being in need or being the person who gives to someone in need. I'm not sure your backstory with Desiree. Like I said, because we're looking at the Ten of Wands, I feel like this could be an ex that's got some sort of energy that somehow you've been stressed or burdened. I mean, it could just represent nervousness about wanting to approach somebody new, but I feel like there might be some history here. So, the third, okay. Okay, so 6 of coins is your present. I'm going to draw 1 for the past, 1 for the future, 2 for the past, 2 for the present, 2 for the future. Oh, you want to do the second pile? The 10 of Wands? You don't know how to pick? Which one do you think feels the most let's see, I'm not really sure. I don't feel like I can really help you pick because I'm not really sure what your relationship is with Desiree. I'm not sure why there's a timing issue of when you should speak to her. But the 10 of Wands basically feels, it's basically the energy that, just like from the picture, you're carrying too much weight, you're too stressed, you're burdened. Do you feel that represents your situation with Desiree? That you're carrying too much weight on your back, too stressed out, so much pressure that you're bowing over and you can barely stand up straight anymore. Is that the pile that you want to go with? She's your ex and you haven't seen each other in 2 years. Yeah, let's go with this one. I did feel like she was an ex when this came up. Are there children involved, the Oracle? Excuse me. Okay, the magician is in the past. Major Arcana card, which shows that your relationship with Desiree, very powerful, very creative. It was real, and it was something that was a major milestone in your life. In the future, we have Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups is obstacles, cups are relationships, and many people do look at this as moving on from a past relationship. So, we'll draw some more cards for your future. But just off the bat, as you can see, this Eight of Cups, right? Some are standing and some are spilt. And it really has this feeling of there's some love left, there's some love lost. Kind of in sync with that six, the Six of Pentacles that came up. But as you see, his back is towards the cups when the cups represent emotions and feelings. He's looking at the moon saying, I'm not sure what the future holds, but it's time for me to move on. Okay. So now we're going to do two for your past. We have the Magician right off the bat. This was a very significant relationship for you. The Tower, another major arcana card in your past. The Tower is very scary to look at the picture because the tower is like blowing up and this man is falling to earth. But it means that some structure that you built came crumbling down and you had to rebuild. Very appropriate card for it to show up in the past with an X. Again, this was a significant relationship. This wasn't just, some fly in the night. And the sun. Your past is three major arcana cards. Was this the love of your life? Was this a wife? I mean, the sun is like marriage to me, but something very significant. And it's interesting that the sun is showing up after you rebuild, after the end of the relationship. And that's interesting. Okay, now we're moving to the present. We have the Ten of Wands. And for your question, when do you speak to her again? We really want to focus on these present and future cards. Yeah, I see that this was a major relationship. She's your soulmate. Yeah, I see that. We have Magician, the Tower, and the Sun in your past. I see that. Okay, so for the present, we have that Ten of Wands and we have Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a woman. Of course, tarot is not gender oriented, it's energy. But the Seven of Wands depicts a woman who's looking over her lands. She's doing very well, she's prosperous. Her money is like growing in trees, very in contrast to that other pile we had, the Six of Pentacles, where you're giving and receiving at the same time. You need a hand out and need a hand up. Um, but this woman is now at a crossroads in her life. She's older, she's wiser, and now she's wondering, I've pretty much gotten what I want. What do I do next? Which way should I go? This represents you right now at the crossroads. Should I reach out to my soulmate? Okay. Next card we have is Judgment. Very interesting, the Oracle. We have Rebirth and Awakening, major arcana. This is the Archangel Gabriel, who was also your message from Spirit. Remember, it was Archangel Gabriel. I said if you have any need to do any work this week. Okay, Archangel Gabriel is calling those that are dead out of their graves. It's based on Revelation that the angel is, you hear the sound of the trumpet and you rise up from the grave and you go to heaven. Very, very much could be bringing a relationship that's over back to life. But we've got to look at the future because this could just represent this is what you want. You're making the choice right now. Should I bring this relationship back to life? So what we want to see is this future. Future starts off with you moving on. Let's see what else we get. King of Wands, definitely you. Definitely you. You're more experienced. You're wiser. You're the king. You might even look like this king for all I know. I don't know. For all I know, you could be a woman and this could be a same sex relationship, or you're the king and you look like this king. Again, it's the energy depicted, and this energy is somebody who's wise, mature, and feels like they know what they want now. Okay? They're ready to bring that experience in. Seven of Cups. I'm going to pull you a few more cards. The Seven of Cups is the things that you want, the things that you're wishing about. And again, those sevens are about experience. So you're definitely in a place now where you feel like, I know how to make this relationship work. There are mistakes you made in the past. You are a guy, okay. I don't have my glasses on. I can't really see the profile pics. So, but you're in a place now where you know what went wrong in the past. You know how to make this relationship work now, and you've been thinking about it. You're dreaming about all these things that you want. The Emperor. Okay, if you're not in Aries, if she's not in Aries, not only do you have the experience to make this work, you have things in order. You've grown a lot. Kind of makes me wonder if you weren't with her and ran off. Oh, echo stop, and ran off, maybe chasing like youth or something, and then wizened up and matured. But this can also represent fatherhood. So there are some children here that we don't know, but either way, you're more organized, more ordered, more in control. Definitely ready for this. Now, Eight of Pentacles comes up. You're ready to work hard. Okay. You are ready to work hard. I do feel like this is kind of family oriented. She's a fire sign. Ace of Swords is new beginnings. Um, you can contact her now. You can contact her now. Absolutely. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is seeing things from a different perspective. And keep going here. Ace of Pentacles. New beginnings. Didn't I just pull another ace? Yeah, we had Ace of Swords, and I would contact her now, Oracle. Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. I think there's a lot of taking action now. King of Wands, that fiery passion. We need to do. Are you a Capricorn? You this Devil card right here is suggesting that you have a lot of self doubt. You are letting a lot of fear and negativity come into place. You're thinking, I want to reach out, but you're afraid of rejection. You're almost like talking yourself out of it. And you don't need to. You need to. I would like to do another reading with you of, is reconciliation possible? Things like that. I'm not sure if reconciliation is what you have in mind, your Pisces. I'm not sure if reconciliation is what you have in mind with the idea of reaching out to Debbie. Um, I don't know. But to me, you feel she's your soulmate. Your past cards confirm. And it's very odd to me to have the Tower followed by the Sun, you know? Did you leave her like at the altar? Like, were you engaged and then something happened? Were you want to marry her, but were you engaged? And then did you cheat on her? Um, I mean, it just seems like there was something maybe immature that caused this to unravel, because there's a lot of cards here that say now you're wiser, now you're more mature, now you can make it work. Whatever happened in the past, you're not going to do that now, and you know you're not going to do that now. So, but you're definitely doubting yourself with this Devil card, and you don't need to. Oh, oh, Oracle. After you stop doubting yourself, we get the Lover's card. She wasn't ready to be with you. Really? Oh, the Lovers followed by King of Cups. Oh my gosh, I love it. And remember, you drew this pile. You're the one who picked it. Becky, I'm sorry, but I'm leaving this stream. Ooh, and then 10 of Pentacles. No more of that 6. I mean, oh my gosh, these are like all very positive. This is the 3 of Cups, thinking creatively outside of the box, but celebration. This is a card I see for engagements. Oh my gosh. my engagement card followed by more marriage cards, the Hierophant. The time is now. Oh, and she came in as the Queen of Cups to your King of Cups. She's coming. You know how many cards I drew for you? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I drew you 27 cards, Oracle. 27 cards on that reading. Um, do it. Reach out though, you know. Don't let that fear and negativity hold you back. Now, remember, we didn't do a reading on how she'll respond or anything like that, but the time is now. The time is definitely now. Um, I don't feel that the that experience is in you. Maybe what you didn't realize, and I'm just trying to place the tarot reading with what you're telling me. It's possible that she wasn't ready because she didn't feel you were ready. Maybe there was something, I don't know. Um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how you should reach out. I'm not sure how you like. Yeah, see, that's a whole other reading, and I have to go. I was supposed to go at 2:30. Um, any way you want, though. Any way you want. If you want to do another reading, I will be back later today, and we can do another reading. But I would say any way you want. You know, I don't know, like if you've blocked each other on Instagram or Facebook, or if you have her phone number. I don't know, but don't let fear hold you back. Okay, Oracle. And I got to go, but thank you for being here, and God bless you. And it's all. I think it's all going to be okay. And even if I mean, I want to do another reading with you to see how she will respond. Absolutely, to see the best way to reach out. But I'm not sure the exact time, but I will be on later. As long as you know where she is. I mean, you don't want to be out there stalking her or anything. But I think you've got, it looks good, you know. So we can look into that, you know, maybe writing her a note, something like that. We'll figure it out. Do a tarot reading and see what spirit says. But I think it looks good. And you know, spirit has a way of making divine timing happen and divine appointments. So I'm sure it's all going to come about for you. But thank you, the Oracle. Thank you for being here. God bless you. And I hope to see you later today. And you know, you can send me an email if you want to book a reading by email or on phone. You can do that too. All my info's in here. So, but just know, yeah, it definitely looks like very positive. I mean, those were some incredible cards. And like I said, you're the one who picked that pile. You know, the lovers, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Very good. So God bless you, the Oracle. Thank you. And thank you, everybody who is here today. Thank you to all the spirit people who came through. God bless you and read the tarot.